But why are you so adamant on Princess?
Why am I so adamant? Because she's helped me out a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, I'll be honest with you. She's a nice person. Yes, she is.
Yeah, well,
Will she be the best for the North? I don't think so. Just because I don't think Nino will work with her at all, and it's going to cause a lot of problems. That's the only big.
why won't Nino we help her?
They just don't get
Because I
along.
mean,
They don't like each other.
oh really?
Which is
Okay.
unfortunate. Like, I don't mind if Princess. At the end of the day, if I lose, I'll be like, okay. But it's going to be a shame because I don't think Nino's going to work with her, and it's going to be annoying. It's going to be a mess. There will be no Mopec up north, unfortunately. Blaine County won't get their repairs paid for, etc., etc. It's going to be a pain in the ass. But you vote for whoever you feel is right.
All right.
It's difficult because obviously someone that's your friend is your friend, obviously.
Well,
but
yeah. I mean,
but are they better for the job? Who knows? Who knows? At the end of the day, it's a gamble, right?
So what are you bringing to the table?
Mopec's going up north. The day I'm in, I've already got 5 things sorted out. Mopec is the material thing. Mopec,
okay.
It's a material thing. Basically, up north, there's no businesses because they can't afford to buy materials at a reasonable rate.
So
they
like,
just get
like another sanitation up there.
No, it's more of like a group that hoards sanitate. They go out, they get materials, they put it in this big group, and they distribute them at a fair price to all the businesses. But a lot of the businesses aren't in it or aren't allowed to contribute to it because none of the northern mayors have ever worked with Nino on it, which is I'm going to. We've already made an agreement. I'm going to be doing a LIFA reform program where the LIFAs get to actually appeal their charges and maybe even get out of life prison because some of them have been in there for the most pathetic shit I've ever seen. One of them said he's in for selling marijuana, which is now a legal drug. And meanwhile, you've got gang members that kill 100 cops every day. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Okay.
We're going to be bringing up the fixed wing piloting license immediately when I'm put in, hopefully as fast as possible, because the licensing for fixed wing and helicopters it's been a thing and just hasn't been pushed for God knows how long. So that'll be an immediately. BCSO will have paid for repairs and food. So the food businesses will be thriving because they'll be getting paid guaranteed money up there. Repairs, I'm going to pay for the repairs, but I'm going to pay an excess. I'm going to pay extra to the repair businesses to fund them and make them make more money. There's housing for shop fronts that we have ready to go. There is events I already have organized that are ready to go. The Saints have an event that was declined by Blaine County and the South. They said no to it. It's a good idea. It's just Nino does not like the Saints and they don't like him. So I'm going to bridge that gap and let them do their event with me.
What about the brewery industry?
The who, sorry?
Brewery industry.
What about it?
So I currently, you said you're going to be working closely with Nino. I recently have had a brewery business approved. Still yet to sort out all the alcohol production licensing and all that sort of stuff. However, I'm working closely with Archie and Nino on that to ensure that the legislation is correct. I've crunched a whole lot of numbers to make sure that the brewery or future brewery businesses, including my own one, run smoothly. What could you offer in terms of the brewery business? Anything along those lines?
To be very frank with you, I am more than happy to more or less duplicate. Me and Nino have talked about just duplicating legislation and throwing it up north, more or less. And currently we have, these were bought by Mumbles, and they were, unfortunately for some reason, Princess kind of made herself look a bit silly yesterday. She said that those properties bought by Mumbles with state funds in Grapeseed belong to Mumbles now because of Kyle Praed's legislation where not the legislation, but where he won that case for the jetpack. He didn't win that. He only won because it was posted too late on the docket. Okay. Yeah, so they don't belong to Mumbles. Those houses will go to whoever wins, and I would happily turn one of those into a brewery.
Okay.
Why not? And if you've got more than, if people have businesses to fill those houses with, I will hand them out for it. I'm not going to do some event thing where you have to grind for a shop. Like if you have a business and you want it up north, and it's going to make the North money, you have it.
Okay, beautiful. All right.
Why not?
Judging on what I've just told you, right, I've obviously got my brewery business all approved and that through Nino and that. You can even speak to him about it. He'll agree.
Oh, yeah, I trust you, yeah.
Do you think you could, you'd have me at the top of the list as being the first brewery in the city?
What, sorry? So you broke up.
Do you reckon you could have me at the top of the list for being approved for my alcohol production license?
I mean, yeah, if you're the only, I mean,
Yeah.
you're the only one that's done it, aren't you?
Well, I mean, at
Well,
this
you
point
are
in time
top
that
of
I'm
the
aware
chain
of.
right now. I can also twist Nino's arm. He wants things from me, and I want things from him. So if that's something you need him to sign off on a bit quicker, I can push him in that direction. I don't see why not. And if he doesn't, like, I'll bring it up north for you. How's that? I'll give you a place to work it out of.
You know what, Eugene? You've twisted me rubber arm.
I twisted it.
You've twisted me
Well,
rubber
I think
arm.
it's always worth talking to every candidate, right? It's
Absolutely, absolutely.
You never know. You never know. Luckily for me, I have I've been here a long time, and that is unfortunately to my benefit. I've been around a long time. So I have a lot of connections I can utilize, you know?
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. All right, Eugene. I'll go and get this sorted.
For the north!
For the north, for the north. Thank you. Appreciate you, mate.
For the north!
Yeah.
For the north!
For the north! Okay. Okay, now who do we actually vote for? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of leaning towards Eugene now. Princess has been so good to delete those. Fuck it, they won't know who I vote for. I feel like Eugene working closer to Nino would benefit, and now that I know that he's got me at the top of his list, I feel like it'd probably benefit me more. Benefit Billy more. I feel like such a dirty dog, bro, for doing this to Princess. Done. I'm a dog.